performance tonight.
Yeah, Jarris is starting to find his groove a little bit. You know, he's. I thought our three freshmen played good tonight. Our young guys. Emmanuel Sharp has a couple of nice shots, hit a big three. JVA Francis, I thought had really good activity. That's, you know, he's 19 years old. He's got a 7'6" wingspan, and he 6'8". You know, he's so young. He's so inexperienced. But I thought his activity usually equals productivity. And when he's active and he has great activity, he usually helps us. And then, you know, Jarris is, you know, he's starting to find his groove. Early in the year, he struggled. And even the first half tonight, I thought he was, you know, not at his best. Free throw line, he missed a 1-and-1. I wanted to make the 1-and-1 because I know it was our ball to start the second half, and we got a chance to double up. We missed the 1-and-1. But we came out of, we went into the halftime and said, okay, here's how we're going to attack them. I didn't talk a lot about defense because of the shots they were taking. They were taking difficult shots. So I thought our defense was pretty good. What we tried to, adjustments we made, or what we tried to do better was our offensive execution.
Go right here in front row.
You know, the first sort of three halves, Temple against your trap kind of didn't make too many errors. And it was the beginning of the second half, the turnovers at half court that kind of turned it. Anything that got done there?
That's a great observation. You know, what we tried to do was not trap them. You know, was stay at the line of scrimmage. You know, trap means that you're basically two guys are converging on a prey, right? You got two wolves after a little rabbit. What we did was use our guard, we call it back pressure, but we just kept our guard and use active hands. And that's where we got a lot of deflections. You know, Dunn's 6'5". You know, we have little guards. Shed's 6 foot, Sasser's 6'1". So we used them to play behind him, but we kept our bigs at the line of scrimmage just active. So he was throwing over, and you know, we were committing to the ball, and he kept throwing the ball over Shed. And that was hurting us. So once we left our big at the line of scrimmage, you know, their pick and roll defense. And once we took away their pick and roll defense, then they started running battle out of their diamond floppy set, trying to get him jump shots. And you know, that's a hard way to make a living.
Go to Dusty here on the right.
Coach Sampson, it seems like the freshmen really stepped up tonight, whether it was Jarris making that three to move it from 5 to 8, and then after that technical, you had Sharp. The Sharp was a real sharp shooter tonight, making that three to push it back from 10 to 13. What does it really say about the freshmen already buy in, that they're all in already?
Yeah, this is a good time of the year to do it. The guy that's been playing better, that just hasn't found his niche yet, maybe, is Terrence Arsenault. You know, he can play better. But you know, Sharp's father was his high school coach. You know, he was well coached coming in. Tough kid, keeps his composure, doesn't lose sight of what we're trying to do. And he's got a good body. You know, Temple's guards are big and strong. You know, we lost 4 starters off last year's team, and those wings were all 6'5". We're not nearly as big as we were last year, but you know, we have to be way more aggressive. In the second half, I thought we were aggressive at both ends.
Got time for one or two more if anybody's got it. Go one more in the back.
As you head to the final month of your conference play and get ready for the tournament, where do you see the squad at right now, and what do you look forward to in terms of advancing that your play with as a whole?
I think the big thing for us is continue to develop our bench. You know, those freshmen. You know, we have four freshmen, and we have 5 guys that played last year. That's it. Reggie Cheney, J1, Roberts, Shed, Sasser, and Tremont Mark. That's it. Everybody else is a freshman. Francis a freshman, Walker a freshman, Arsenault a freshman, and Sharp a freshman. Just continue to develop those kids.